Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shri Vasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. So we were hearing about the Gandharvas, how they come here and dance. So in Srimad Bhagavatam we hear about Narada Muni, how describing about his previous life. Before becoming the son of a maidservant, he was also a Gandharva. Right? Narada Muni, before being the son of a maidservant, in that previous life he had been a Gandharva, Upabarhana. And he was a very good looking, and he had a beautiful voice. Gandharvas, you know, they can sing and dance very nicely. So in his previous life, he was also singing very wonderfully, and he was very good looking as well. But he had become proud of his qualities, of his good looks and his sweet voice. And he made the mistake of singing, and what happened, he was traveling. The Gandharvas, they can travel to different places to take part in festivals, just like devotees travel for festivals, Kirtan Mela and so on. They'll move around. So Gandharvas also like to go to different festivals. So on one occasion it happened that Narada was with the many young ladies, and he started to sing songs, but he began to sing the names of the devas, names of demigods, rather than the name of the Supreme Lord. Kirtan is meant to be names of the Supreme Lord, but in his joking mood, he began to sing Kirtan with the names of the devas, demigods. And the Prajapatis were also there. And the Prajapatis saw him behaving in this way, and so they thought, this man, he needs to be corrected. So they cursed him to take birth in the womb of a Sudra lady. So the result was that he took birth in the womb of a Sudra woman, and he, as her son, as a young boy, was helping his mother, and she was running some kind of guest house where sadhus would come by. And so it happened that at one point some mendicants had come to visit, and they stayed in the home. And as a young boy, he had the opportunity to serve these sadhus. And he was serving them, and with their permission, he took their remnants, and he was very well behaved. He didn't joke, he didn't play games. He was well behaved, and he associated with the sadhus. And they blessed him that he would become a nice devotee. And so after a short time, the sadhus, they had stayed there, and it seems Chaturmasya, they'd stayed there, and he was serving them and doing some service, bringing their meals, sometimes washing their cloth and so on, cleaning their place. And then when they left, they gave their blessings to the young boy, and shortly after they left, his mother died from a snake bite, and he was left all alone. So he went to travel. He began to travel, and he began to experience life in all different kinds of conditions. He visited the different countrysides, and he went to big towns and cities. He began to experience life in all different kinds of conditions. And then he began to meditate. He began to remember the things he had learned from the sadhus. And he sat in meditation, and the Lord appeared to him. And the Lord blessed him and told him that in this life you will not be able to see me again. So in this way the Lord was increasing the boy's desire to be with the Lord. And gradually that boy gave up the body, and in next birth he took birth as one of the sons of Lord Brahma, and he became Sri Narada Muni. And as Narada Muni, he's traveling everywhere, distributing the message of the Lord, distributing the holy name. Narada Muni Bhajaya Vina Pavitra Namane, right? He's going everywhere playing his Vina, which had been given to him by the Lord, and he's chanting the holy name. So, chanting the holy name, this is the real business. You can see from being a Gandharva, joking around, chanting names of the demigods. He got purified, he got punished, he got purified, and he became a nice devotee, chanting the names of the Supreme Lord and going everywhere, distributing the holy name. Lord Krishna appreciates that so much that the Lord said, Naham tishtani vaikunte yoginam hridayeshu va tatra tishtani narada yatra gayanti madbhakta. That the Lord said, I am not in the Vaikuntha, and I am not in the hearts of the yogis who meditate on me, but I am wherever my devotees, like Narada, are chanting my holy name. So the Gandharvas are coming here to associate with the Lord, and we see they're chanting the holy name. They come here to worship the Supreme Lord. Aradhanam sarvesham Vishnur aradhanam param. Right? Even the greatest of all kinds of worship is the worship of Lord Vishnu. Aradhanam sarvesham Vishnur aradhanam param tasmat parataram devi tadiyanam samacharam. That even greater than the worship of the Lord Vishnu is the worship of those things in relationship to Vishnu. So we worship Tulsi Maharani. You can see profuse Tulsi leaves are being offered to Lord Nrsingadev. He's very pleased with that kind of offering. Okay, so more people are coming. Maybe we need to move. Hare Krishna.
बोलो श्री छत्रवट नरसिंह देव भगवान की।